hard to record.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 21 of the Stooges podcast. It is I, Traven, and a friend of mine, Saji.
Yeah,
Saji. I don't know why I said Sanji for some reason. Saji.
I'm not a T. I'm not a T.
Okay. Yeah. This your first podcast?
Yep.
Well,
yeah. I've had thoughts about doing one myself with a buddy of mine, but our conflicting schedules and me not having the tech because he's got all the equipment and stuff. So we just never get around to it.
I was like trying to do like the whole, sit the microphone on like a table or something and have it.
Well, we've got boom mics and he's got boom mics and cameras, and usually we have like stuff that we want to talk about but we never get around to it. A lot of political stuff, games, movies. We just random ass shit, man. But oh wait, can I curse on here?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. But nope, never done a podcast. Wanted to, but
yeah, the listeners probably heard this many times, but I was the people I listen to do podcasts. It kind of inspired me to do mine, cause like after I got kicked out of Ferrum, I was listening to podcasts at my job, and I just listened to them, and then like that just gave me the inspiration to do it, type of thing.
Yeah, I would say that's probably where my want to do it as well came from.
Cause it's like and some of my friends, they don't really go to school, they just work. So it's like we have a somewhat of a good schedule. So it's like, yeah, we work through it. We plan out certain days or whatever, but it worked out. It's just, I took a hiatus on the podcast and was working on the game and stuff.
Yeah, that's like I was telling you earlier. I just got all my streaming stuff set up after months of.
You want to plug in your Twitch or?
Saji streams, SAJI_streams.
There you go, guys.
Right now I'm just playing. I'm probably gonna do a rerun of Jedi Fallen Order from the beginning.
Yeah.
And if I can find out how to connect my Switch to it, I'll probably do some Breath of the Wild or Pokemon.
Yeah, because I mean, the Switch has an HDMI, so it probably could be or is it? I'm thinking of something else for some reason, but because you're hooking up to the computer, right?
Yeah.
And it has an HDMI or no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you're good. You're good if because Switch has an HDMI, then you're good.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Because, I mean, the Xbox was my biggest issue because I wanted to get a capture card. But I recently being yesterday, found out that I can download an app on my computer, the Xbox Companion app.
Oh.
And
I don't think PlayStation anything like that. I mean, they have it on their phones where you can turn it on from your phone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we got that too.
Yeah.
But with this, you can, like, I only have one HDMI cord. So I disconnect my computer and plug in my Xbox, blah, blah. But with this, I can plug my TV into my computer, turn on my Xbox, and then hit start streaming on that companion app, and it'll mirror what's on the Xbox, so I don't even have to have it plugged in the TV.
That's dope.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a bit of a delay. Hopefully it doesn't affect too much, because I play, like, Overwatch and stuff.
Yeah.
So if that fucks with my KDR, I'm not gonna... I'll find something else, but until that point,
capture cards. I mean, that's like the cheapest one I found was like $60.
For a man with no job right now, $60 is a lot.
Yeah,
I did just get my refund, so
I'm picking up what you put. I've been there before.
Yeah,
but I mean that capture card right there. It's just like it just hooks up to like PlayStation, Xbox, the Switch, but. I'm getting like 2 more capture cards, one for the 64. They have one for it. It's weird. And I'm trying to get one for the
PS2.
The PS2 cuz I don't want to, do like an emulator or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I think is that what they call an emulator?
Yeah.
I don't want to do an emulator.
Use it on your computer or something.
I don't want to do that though.
I think they make adapters because that still uses the red, yellow and
the red,
white.
yellow and white.
I think they make an adapter where you like switches to HDMI. I think. Don't take my word for that.
I'm gonna do some research on it because I did some research for the 64 capture card.
Yeah, because that uses the same inputs, right? The red, blue, white.
Red, blue, white as well. But I just need something for that so I can play it and record it, because I don't want to do all that emulator stuff and have all this stuff on my computer. That I don't want to have all that to worry about.
Yeah. It could get to be a lot of clutter. If
Yeah.
You got, like, everything going to one thing.
Yeah, because I got enough shit on my computer, like folders and videos and stuff like that. So
I mean, you should see the back of my desk, man. It's a mess. TV, Switch, my drawing tablet, my laptop, my Xbox, all those wires going behind my... And I have a glass desk, so I can see right through it. And I'm always looking at it like, it's a fucking mess.
And a fun fact about the PS2, got that at my godparents' house on Thanksgiving. He just had it sitting there in a box.
You just swiped it?
He's like, yeah, it's just stuff in that box. He has like a SNES, NES. He had a spare 64 controller, so I just took that too. I was like, I just need one more. But he just said, go ahead and take it.
Oh, dope.
And then he had like one game for it. It was like a NBA Live. And then I went to Second and Charles and picked up some games.
Yeah, they've got a great selection.
Yeah, but the thing is with it, I think it's the disc reader, and I need to fix that because it only reads like 2 out of like 4 of my games.
It was bugging me.
Yeah,
I had to fix
you're
it.
fine. You're fine. It's just like this and NBA Live is the only games that work.
Yeah, so
because I have Crash Bandicoot and I'm pretty pissed because I wanted to play that, but it was like, whoop, can't read the disc. And I went on Google. I was like, yes, how do I do this? And it was like, get some toothpaste and clean the disc. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna mess up my disc. No,
dude, that toothpaste shit probably doesn't work.
Yeah, and then it's like you can unscrew the top, you unscrew the PlayStation and fix the laser reader or whatever the disc reader. I'm like,
yeah, the laser is probably smudged or something up with it. But if it's reading one or two, if it's reading those two and not the others, it's probably the discs. And if you go to like, I don't know if they still sell them at Best Buy. I know when I had this problem, like maybe 10 years ago. Mind you, I was 14 10 years ago. So, I could just go to Best Buy and grab this thing. It's like a little... trying to find the right words in English. It's this little doodad, okay? And you stick the disc inside, and it's got a cleaning pad that's safe for the disc, and it cleans the disc.
Yeah. Because I normally just use like alcohol pads to clean my discs, and it worked. But I guess I got to do that thing because I can't find any.
Yeah, I mean, if they even still sell those things, if not, I would probably like get new copies of the games, like the same game, just to be sure. And if it works with the new one, it's the old disc then.
Okay. Because it's like I would be sitting there for like almost an hour just waiting for it, and like, can't read the disc. You got to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's great. And then like, I think I need to get another controller because that's the controller that my godfather had, and it's just like, I tried to fix the date or like the settings, like the date and the year and the month and all that. It just didn't move. It's just staying at 2000.
The analog stick?
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I think I need to get another controller.
Do you make sure you turn the analog on?
No, not on. Just like moving it up or down for the years and the date, or for like the month. The
like
year.
just on that spot?
Just on that spot.
Oh, fuck it then. It's 2000.
Yeah, it's fine then.
It's 2000. Who cares?
But all I do is play like Tony Hawk, and that's about it. Project E. That's all I play half the time. I love skating games. I try. I practice skateboarding outside my house, and, in the yard sometimes. But it's something I like to do because I watch Thrasher videos.
Yeah.
Like skate, like back in like my senior year, in my economy class. My economy class. It was just like all I would do is just watch Thrasher skate videos. And me and another friend of mine there, he was just sitting next to me, was like, "Whoa, he did that? He jumped over that?" I'm like, "Yeah, he did." Yeah. I was like, I never know the moves, but I just like this, like just the style, like just just like this the skate culture.
Yeah.
Skateboarding, and I dressed like a skater at the time too, so.
I have noticed that. I mean, I really respect skaters. Like, drive, like their pursuit for this sport. It's a sport. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't catch me dead on one of them rinky-dinky skateboards. Nuh-uh. Give me a longboard. I'm good.
Yeah, longboard.
I miss my longboard, man.
I fell off a longboard going down the hill. I freaked out because my first time I was like, what do I do? And I didn't know how to brake, so I just jumped off.
Yeah, no, it's, that was me. Hi.
That's my dad.
Oh. Hi, Traven's dad. Good, how are you?
I'm sorry. He
scared the crap out of me.
You know, who does that?
Oh man, what was I talking about?
Skateboarding, their lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you wouldn't catch me dead on on one of those rinky skateboards because I just don't have the. I mean, I broke my knees way back when. So I even before that though, I didn't have the coordination to stay on that tiny little board because I've always been a bigger guy. That's not really an excuse. You see some big.
You know,
dudes.
there's a dude that's like football size and he's like a pro skater.
Yeah, I've just never been. Aside from like playing sports, like physical sports, I've never known how to throw around my weight besides like fighting. And football.
I got you.
Being on that little thing, there's I don't have enough control. On a bigger board, I feel a bit better about it, like just cruising down the road. I'm off topic. Oh yeah, so skaters, they're skaters that like make their own moves.
Yeah,
and it's like, my buddy was showing me one about this guy who grinds he created the move of grinding his board upside down.
Yeah, no, I forgot what that's called, but some skaters can do that.
I saw it and I was like, wait, you can do that?
It's all because
that's allowed.
Yeah, it's all about footwork with skateboarding. Because I look at their feet and I'm like, you have to have quick feet to do that.
Yeah.
Because right now I can just ollie. That's all I can do.
My sister tried to teach me how to ollie. My sister skates. She tried to teach me how to ollie, and I don't know how, smacked myself in the face with the board. And I was like, nope, I'm still holding the record of being the only one in this family to not break their nose. I'm not breaking that record.
And I think it's somewhere on my Instagram where I had put videos up of me, practicing or doing ollies I was on my front porch, and then like end of the week, that last week of high school, my friend was like, he noticed that I like watching skate videos, and he was just like, yeah man, here's my skateboard. I was like, you serious? Like, I was like, oh my god, this is a moment.
I mean, yeah, skateboards are. I mean, a good one's not cheap. Like, especially if you.
But it's got like a tie-dye grip tape, and it's a pretty nice board.
That's cool.
It's sitting under my bed right now, but.
I mean, yeah, skateboards aren't cheap, man. I mean, I paid, I think, almost $200 for my longboard, and that's cheap. For a longboard. I got it in Miami. At a skate shop in Miami, so it was kind of like a more hip kind of thing. So they were kind of price gouging where they could. Like I'm sure out in Santa Fe or LA, like same board probably go for half the price.
Yeah, because all they do is skate out there.
Yeah, that's the main mode of transportation.
And I just, I like skate brands and the design of the boards from brands. So like my all-time favorite skate brand is DGK, Dirty Ghetto Kids. They have the best skate. They have the best skate brands.
That's rad. I have no idea what that is, but I'll take your word for it.
I don't know if you know. Yeah, you probably haven't noticed, but when I post on my story the skate stuff, half that stuff is like DGK stuff, and it's just like it's just the brand and what they do with it. So it's like, for instance, that sticker right there, that Popeye one, says "Don't trip, it's only spinach," and it's DGK. So it's like, it's just stuff like that, just the weird parody of what they do.
If that's how they're, a lot of. I guess I'm gonna get into marketing now. Using well-known icons to push your brands. It's a smart idea.
Cause I think it's a brand called 40s and Shorties does it too. Like they have like Eazy-E socks or a Tupac or Biggie air freshener type of thing.
That's rad.
They have those. And I just and I have some of those skate stickers are up there too, like the the Biggie one, but he's like Charlie Brown drawn.
Yeah, that's rad.
And then like the Sour Patch Kids, they're DGK. Primitive, they did some stuff with Dragon Ball and Naruto. Like they do the anime stuff. It's pretty cool. And it's not like because I'm one of those people that I don't want to be that person. Sometimes it's like, oh, they're posers, but it's like they just wear it because everybody else is wearing like that. It's a whole fad.
Yeah, it's the Thrasher ones that
do it. Yeah, it's mostly the Thrasher ones, but I just love skateboarding. Like I even subscribe to their YouTube channel, and it's just watching them like different highlights from different skaters and from brands and stuff like that. Or like they'll have the Hall of Meat where they just just hurt themselves.
That's what I thought. That's where I thought you were going with that.
It like just jumping off of the roof of a gas station, and then like it's like an incline hill, and then like it's not even like a hill where you can just roll. It's like it's a hill and then it's sidewalk, like it's sharp into the side. Like
who made that?
Like
who did that?
I think it's just like how the place is or wherever it was, but it's like the hill. And you know what I mean, like
yeah.
Sidewalk.
I can picture
hill,
what you're saying.
Just like that.
What civil engineer?
I don't know.
Was like, what would be a good idea? A sharp ass turn, but then what would make it even better? A sidewalk.
No, and it's like skaters that do that is crazy because it's like their board hits it and then they have to like automatically push the back of the board down to land it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're gonna fuck yourself up from that.
I'm sure plenty of people have.
And like just seeing that stuff is just like, ooh, like that. It makes me not want to skate, but it's like, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
Oh, There's a video of that my uncle took back in the 90s on one of those old like big ass camcorders of my mom on her skateboard, where she broke her arm, like snapped it, because she took a hill wrong, and mind you, this is Miami. There are like no hills, so she took the one hill. It's not even that steep, and somewhere like she just fucked up and snapped her arm, and I was like, lady. Oh my goodness. She's like maybe your age at the time of this video. But man, like you can still see the effects of that, and like skaters.
My friend of mine, his name is Zach Corden. He put on his story like a couple years ago. He like his hip was all just purple.
Ooh.
It was just straight up
like a road rash.
Not even like a giant bruise. Ooh. But him and another friend of mine, Andrew. They skate all the time, and they're like, yeah, man, just come out and skate with us if you ever want. And I'm like, all right, cool. I never have the time to because I'm kind of busy all the time, but yeah,
I get that.
I don't know what it was. I think it was just like watching, just going around, just like walking around Richmond and watching people skate. It just caught my interest. Yeah. And so I started watching Thrasher videos and skate videos and all that stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, that Vietnamese is still...
It's still there.
Yeah, man.
No, you're good.
Dunch was just...
Dunch. For listeners out there, Dunch, it's dinner and lunch. And it's just Dunch. It's just weird because I thought of it and it was just like, Dunch. Oh yeah, we're going to have Dunch.
You're Swedish and then Russian.
Dunch was good today.
Oh no, it was great. Yeah. I really enjoyed. I don't remember what I had. Choo choo mugu choo choo. That was really racist.
Yeah, we are not racist on this podcast. So it
was like some. I don't want to call it like a 31. I mean that's what it was on the menu.
Yeah,
but like
I got you. It was like rice and beef.
Rice with like beef
veggies.
Slices. I mean the veggies were like a garnish. I ate one of the cucumbers, but it kind of. It's a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
I get it, but like, it was too much of a palate cleanser.
You know, I had this the one it was like a beef soup, and it was good. And then I was like, what is this other plate of stuff? And it was like the jalapenos and like the.
Did you eat your jalapenos?
No.
You son of a bitch.
I told you I don't like jalapenos,
man.
But that I think it was like I forgot. I don't know what that was that I ate. And I was like, it tastes like broccoli. Like it tasted like broccoli.
Oh, the little white string thing. Yeah. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, I've had them, but I've never known what they are.
I remember cutting them up or mincing them in my culinary class, but it tastes like it straight up tastes like broccoli to me.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I was like, because I was like, it doesn't smell bad. It tastes like broccoli.
Yeah. I don't know what it was that they gave me on the side. It was like a little bowl or something. I thought it was like a miso soup. And I took a big old spoonful of it and plopped it down my gullet. And it was just straight up oil. Like, it was just oily. Like,
because I think it was like, I think it was for you to put on your food. Like, as a...
It must have been.
Yeah.
But...
Because I forgot who else had got this sauce stuff. But somebody else did at the table, too.
I think Daniel got a sauce, too.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He got a sauce, too.
But he didn't touch it. So I thought it was soup.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
because no one told me otherwise. And I was like, this is the smallest bowl of soup I've ever seen, but whatever. What miso soup doesn't have tofu in it? But whatever. Not miso soup. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I had that coconut juice. Let's talk about that. So first, I saw, coconut soda. And I told the guy, coconut soda. And then, like, because he thought I said Coca-Cola. So I was like, and then it freaked me out because I was like, he's like, you wanted Coca-Cola, right? I was like, and I was like, coconut juice. Like, you know, like that happens when people is like, you know how people look at stuff and like panic and say something?
Yeah.
I looked at the menu and looked at the coconut and was like, coconut juice. He was like, okay.
Okay, and man.
I took a sip, I was like, it just hit me. And then like the aftertaste was okay, but that first taste of it,
I could see it on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, it was. That looked.
Because it had the coconut strips in it.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna. Can I get a Sprite? I'll just take a Sprite.
Yeah. That old man looked like he was done with us as soon as we sat down.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't really do anything. It was just, I guess. I thought he would have been like happy and nice about it since there's people coming into the place.
Right.
So he was like, what's going on, guys? This is what we got, you know. Here's the menu. Oh, I recommend this. No, you're just like,
what do you want?
What do you guys want?
What do you want? What do you want? It was like every time he came over, I had like no time to actually look at the menu. By the time he came around to me, I was like, oh shit, and I just picked something.
I mean, because I was looking at the menu and I was looking at, because I had a hard time. Like all of that stuff looked good, and I was like, I don't want to get chicken noodle soup because that's too boring and just bland of me to do that at a Vietnamese place. I was like, I'll get. Well, I forgot what I got. It was like something beef tendon and brisket or something.
Is that what it was?
I think it was something like that. One of them ones. They all had like the same thing. It was like brisket, flack. I can't remember. It's like a flacket or something like that. And then like the tendon and stuff like that. I was like, okay, it looks good. And I tried it and it was good. It's just I gotta work on my chopstick skills.
I mean, there would have been no harm in you grabbing one of those spoons, one of the big ones. I mean, you were eating a soup. Yeah. So it would have been perfectly fine for you to drink the.
But I wanted to learn. So I wanted to learn how to use chopsticks though. So I was just like.
Well, yeah, but like if you drank the soup first, like the broth. Yeah. And then use the chopsticks to get what was inside. Yeah, but you would have had a much easier time.
I decided to be a mongoloid and drank the bowl.
A mongoloid?
Yes.
Just made that word up.
No, it's a real word. It's a real word. But I just like I do like however time like when I have soup at home, I'm just like.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I was just
plenty of cultures.
Because you was like nice. I was like, what did I do? What did I do? Am I supposed to do this right? Am I doing this wrong? Is it like tradition I have to do this or something?
There's nothing like all kinds of cultures like pick up their bowls and drink from the bowl. Like there's nothing wrong with it. If you want to be proper about it, yeah, sure, use a spoon. I mean, if you want to be a real Mongoloid, use a straw.
Straw works sometimes.
He never brought us straws, and I felt really like I usually don't like drinking out of like.
I don't like that either. And I was gonna ask for a straw, but I was like, I'm not gonna bother that man no more. He's not having it today.
I normally don't drink out of cups like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when he brought the can of soda, I was more than willing.
Yeah,
I also don't like
the
ice, like in my soda.
Yeah.
Because it waters it down and ice hurts my teeth. So, but I would have drank the ice water too, because ice water. It water it down some more.
Yeah.
Ooh, more water. But like I'm not gonna. You know how dirty those cups are.
Yes.
Like the lip, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I felt so. It just felt dirty to drink. It just felt weird to me because I normally just get like sometimes when I go to Waffle House and they give you a cup, I'll ask for a straw. They'll give the straws, and I'm fine with that. But it's like I don't want to bother that man today.
he just looked done.
But the guy at the cash register was really cool.
Yeah,
he was a cool guy.
I still feel bad about not paying for my soda. I am not
because she paid for it, right?
Yeah. That was cool of her, but like.
And I was like, did you want to? I was like, did you?
Did he just puke on that baby?
Yes, he did.
What do you have me watching?
2.5 Men.
What? You know what? Forget it. Forget it.
Let's just focus on the podcast. But I was gonna pay her back, but she was just like, no, it's fine.
No, she was really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never like spoken to her.
Me neither, because I was like, oh, she probably doesn't, talk to people. Like, she don't feel like talking about it. Because like that day when when Daniel was like, he was demonstrating that one class, he was like, being like, so that, I grab your hand, and she was like, no,
don't touch
and
me.
I was like, yeah, she doesn't like to be, but she was she's pretty cool. And we had a great class.
No, yeah, this is the only class I actually like.
Yeah, no, because I was like, because the first time I just went in there, I was like, nobody, and everybody's in here just to get this class over with.
Get the credit.
Like, yeah, just get the credit, because that's how normally classes are. So I was like, and I was like, hey, people are being social. I like this.
Well, you got James who doesn't shut up.
Yeah, but he's good. He's a good kid.
He's a good kid,
good kid.
But man,
it's just sometimes it's random, and I'm fine with that. But it's just nice.
You're in the same group chat as me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I try to socialize every time. Something that's like, okay, I can tolerate this today.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like, I'm just gonna sit back and watch the show. I'm not,
I try to ignore, but sometimes he says some stuff, and I'm like, I can't. I know I have to interject.
Mm-hmm.
He's just spouting some crap.
Like you guys just send just text paragraphs. I'm like, I'm staying out of this conversation. I'm just gonna see what you guys are talking about, but I'm not gonna put my input in that. Just I don't know, and I'm not gonna. Well, yeah, we could.
Anywho,
it
was a good class.
It was a good class.
Like, I liked. I took the class one because I needed the credit, but two, I was really excited to do an art class, like be it art appreciation or humanities, what have you. I was really excited for it, and when I got in there, I was like, oh man, oh geez, it's gonna be a crap class. And then like first day, people were talking to each other.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I like this, because I was sat on the other side, and I was like, I was on the wall. I was like, nobody's gonna be talking in here. I'm gonna be in here, just I was just like, okay. And that first day where he was just getting names done, and then Tori was like, I was like, this is gonna be a class.
It's gonna be one of those classes.
This is gonna be one of those classes. Because I was like, please, I hope Tori's gonna be. I was like, I hope she's cool and everything. But then when she did that, I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, that was the entire semester. And Tori has been one big, just.
It's been a show. It's been entertaining.
It's been a bad episode of the Three Stooges.
Explain.
Okay, so did you ever watch the Three Stooges? Like the old.
Yeah.
So you know how it's just like they'd make these weird ass noises and they're it's just weird, man. Like it was funny.
It was
to a certain degree.
Yeah, to a certain degree.
But like having her in a class, like no disrespect or anything.
No disrespect to her.
But like it was a bad Three Stooges episode.
And then she would
every day.
She would talk to herself and watching her tablet or whatever.
Yeah. Yo, man, that was mad disrespectful. Like,
When?
where like every class,
Oh,
she should
every
be
class.
drawing in class and stuff, and I'm trying to listen, and I've got bad hearing,
Mhm.
but like when I'm listening, I can hear everything.
Yeah.
So in the middle while he's talking, I hear.
I thought she was like taking down notes or something every time I see her
No!
writing. She was drawing.
Drawing.
Oh man.
Drawing the whole time.
I'm just like, you know what? She's probably, taking notes, taking extra notes down. Like now you say that, I was like, oh, she actually is drawing.
Oh, drawing the whole time, man. It was just.
She did that whole. I think it's pronounced manga.
Yeah.
that?
Nope.
I was like, she.
You know what? Got me.
She
The
did
worst.
It. She did it. She actually pronounced. She actually.
GIF.
corrected. Oh, today.
GIF today.
Mm-hmm.
The first time it got brought up,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like 2-3 weeks ago. Every time she said GIF, and I was like, the vein on my forehead, man. It was just.
I wouldn't even do all that. I just say it both ways just to be that person. I'm like GIF, and I'm just like, oh well, but
like it's like
But I don't.
It's fine in the context. Like if you're being funny about it, you're trying to upset people.
Yeah.
But like when you say it and like you mean it like that, my blood is just like, man, that's not how you say it. Like, I get mad over little things, man.
No, you're fine.
I get upset over little things.
I try not to do that. I learned from the rapper Lil Peep. He had the crybaby tattoo, and he talked about the meaning behind it. He was like, just don't cry over little things type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I try not to do. So I just either walk away or just let it be.
Yeah. I respect that,
Mm-hmm.
and I try and be like that in like my everyday life.
Yeah.
But like in personal environments like this, or simulated like a podcast, or when like my buddy he streams, and I'll include my audio on that. I'm the ragey guy.
Yeah, I got
Like
you.
it's kind of just not that it's my character, but that side of me just comes out in certain venues.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah.
in a gaming setting, like when I'm playing Destiny.
I know gaming setting is totally fine because I do that sometimes too. I would like when I get mad playing a game, I like give myself a dead leg. Like I punch my thigh.
Oh man.
I'm like I do that. I'm like, I can't feel my leg now.
Man, I just start yelling and cussing. I
think that was like the younger me was like that, but now I'm just like breathe, and then I start being like. Just like, I should have done that. Or why are they even right there? Why are they even doing that? Why would you even put the person right there when that's going to happen and you're in the checkpoint and you got to load all that and they're going to sit right there and shoot you and die every time? I do that.
That gets me too.
And my sister's like, are you okay?
Are you okay? No, yeah. My ex was like that too. But I was also I was told like, because I would like bottle stuff up a lot.
I do that all the time.
So I was told that like, they were like, sometimes you need to yell.
Yeah.
Like, just let it out.
I've never done that.
Like, so, I don't have road rage.
I don't have it either. I mean,
I drive like a maniac, as you know.
Yeah.
But I don't have road rage. But sometimes, like maybe like once a week, one thing will happen and I'll just let it all out at once.
I got you.
Just one, like, Viking yell.
I got you.
And then that's it. That's my one. My throat hurts now, and that's it.
No, when I'm driving, I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna turn? What's going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing? And it's like, okay, so don't just use your blinker. Don't tell me when you're gonna turn.
Just, talking to them like they can hear you.
I'm just like, what are you doing? What's going on here? Why are you doing this? What's going on? Just do you use your turn signal? Use your turn signal when you're supposed to. Are you gonna let me through? Are you gonna let me through? What's going on here?
My big current YouTube idea is to put a dash cam in my car and just commentate like I normally do, and then post them on YouTube.
Do it.
Cause like there's this one. It's called the Owl Cam, and it's got dual cameras. So it records the front, obviously the dash cam, and then it records the cab. Yeah. So I just think that'd be comedy gold.
It'll work. It's just, driving. Some people can't drive. That's all it is.
Who are you telling, man? I learned to drive in Miami. So,
yeah.
that's like, it's a given that I know people don't know how to damn drive. Like,
Right.
getting their licenses out of cereal boxes and shit.
Yeah, I just, I just like driving on, like, back roads like mine. Or just, like, driving roads like that, because it's, like, just nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be watch for deer.
Oh, man, no, this road right here on my way up here,
Mhm.
there was a Jeep riding my ass the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
Mind
I
you,
hate people when do
the
that
speed
too.
limit right here is like 55.
Yeah.
I'm going 65 to keep this Jeep
Yeah.
off my ass, and he's still up my tailpipe. I'm like, bro,
People,
I already can't see. I have to wear glasses to drive at
Yeah.
night.
people
And you with your raised up, like, truck with your high beams on, I
In the
can't
rear
see.
I hate that. I hate when they're just when they tailgate all the time too, because it's like because I get paranoid when I drive sometimes because there are people that have road rage,
Mm-hmm.
so I get paranoid. I'm like, get off my tail, get off my tail.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you following me? Why are you following me? What'd I do?
Is this the one? Is this the one where I die?
Yeah. Or like, oh, this one time I was going to pick up friends of mine. I was going to pick up my friends, and at the stoplight, just something happened. Like I guess the guy behind me hit the brakes too fast and got in an accident. And it was some old Indian. There was a small Indian guy and some old, not old man, but like middle-aged man that was just like, he had the dad shoes on and everything. He was just like yelling at this guy, and the guy was like, and he was like, he was trying to be tough and pushing. I'm like, I want to sit here, but it's a green light, so I'm just gonna go. But I was still trying to be nosy and look in the rear view and like,
You're gonna get into an accident yourself.
yeah. But they were just, he pushed him on the ground. I was like, am I gonna grab my phone, or do I go? I wanna be nosy, but I don't at the same time. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna get into that. Cause it like when something happens like on the spot like that, I'm just like,
It like grabs your attention.
it grabs
you're
your
in
attention.
it.
And like I have like this like my heart starts beating. I'm like, what's going on? Well, something's going down.
Yeah.
I need to be ready to go. But it's just some people can't drive. That's all. Oh, that's your phone. I was about to say, my phone's right here.
Yeah. No, I get calls through my watch,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what that number was. Like a 200 number. What was a 200
I
number?
don't know. When I got here and I was like cleaning up my room or setting up stuff, my phone was ringing. I'm like, that could be somebody we had lunch with, or it's just some random number. But I'm just gonna let it be. I'm not gonna answer it.
If anyone we had lunch with calls me,
Mm-hmm.
I have their number.
Oh, I don't have the number.
Well, okay, no, that's a lie. I don't have MJ's number, and I don't have Hunter's number. I don't have your number either, but you don't have my number.
Yeah.
So you can't call me. So, like, if it's an unknown number, I'm like, okay, like today is probably either the shop calling me about my car,
Mhm.
which they did at 9 in the morning. I wasn't even awake yet. And then, or it's one of those robocalls. We're calling you for, this is your last warning about your car's extended warranty.
Or he was like, hi, today we are calling. Nope. Cause my grandma's phone, she has a phone like mine, but she has it where it's like the caller ID thing where it's like scam.
Yeah, it'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I miss about my
Her
Android.
phone does that. I didn't have that on my phone. I just look at it, I'm like, I don't know that number. Not gonna answer it.
I don't know if it's me, but like since I've had an iPhone, I've had the 7, the
Mhm.
XR, and then now this one, the 11.
They're bringing back they brought back the Razor, didn't they?
Yeah,
And
it's like
a flip phone.
It's a flip phone, but it's a touchscreen at the same time.
I'm like,
It's so cool.
I'm like, I might gotta get that.
Yeah, I was really upset. I saw that after I got my 11, and I was like,
Yeah.
man. But
That's-
honestly, with my fat ass, I'd probably break it as soon as because I put my phone in my back pocket.
Oh, that's not good.
So like, I mean, because I wear fucking, I put everything in my pockets. Like,
Yeah, I got you.
so like, I've already chipped my my. You can probably see it, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and it's like a crack that goes all the way around the corner. Thankfully, this is a screen protector. But it's chipped and cracked already, and I had like a shard of glass in my finger. I was like, how?
You
What
had a
did I
shard of
do?
glass in your
Yeah, it was
finger?
like when it chipped off like a sliver
Mhm.
up the side. And the only reason I found it is because I rubbed my finger across it. And it was in my thumb. I was like, what? How did this happen? I put it in my back pocket so that, for this sole purpose,
Of it not to
that
do
it
that.
doesn't do
Yeah.
that. But somehow, it did it.
I I always thought about getting an iPhone because all my friends have them, and it's just like it's not worth it to me.
It's not. I mean, I like it for like my parents have iPhones, so I can FaceTime them.
I mean, I have like Google Duo, so it's kind of the same thing, but it's
kind of
like,
yeah.
Cause it's like right into your contacts, so it's like, hey, this person's. It'll have notifications like, hey, this person's on Duo. Cause I don't know if Apple does it with FaceTime. It's like, hey, this person's on FaceTime type of thing.
It'll like with Apple, if they have, an Apple device, it'll give you the option for FaceTime. If they don't, it won't.
Yeah, I got you on that.
So,
but it's like I'll just go down to my you scroll down, see my notifications, and it'll have like a small slither saying so and so is on Google Duo.
Yeah.
Type of thing. I'm like, so I guess it's like, oh, I could just FaceTime them, I guess.
Yeah.
Type of thing. But yeah, I thought about getting an iPhone. I was like, no. And then a couple weekends ago, I went to the Apple store with my friends because he was getting a replacement phone or he's getting a new screen or something. Mm-hmm. I felt so weird in that because I'm like, yeah. I feel like everybody's gonna judge me as like Android user, like a cult or something. And it's just like, yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm gonna leave.
Different.
Like they're always gonna be like different
non-believer. No, yeah, I get that. That's why I don't go into Apple stores. Like I have an Apple, but I don't go into the Apple store. One, it's always fucking crowded.
Yes.
Every time. No, I've been to Apple stores out in the boonies, man, and they're still crowded. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
Where do you people come from? Who are you people?
Because the one in Shore Pump's pretty packed all the time. It's always packed.
Yeah.
And it's like you have to like do some maneuvering. So like, you know, back when I was in high school, you know, crowded hallways, since I'm small, I just do the whole
let the crowd take me.
Yeah. Let the crowd take me.
I never had that problem in high school. I've always been a bigger guy.
Or I just like, you know, since I'm, you know, a little bit skinny, so I just like slither through people. So I'm just like,
yeah, I could never do that.
No, because I do that at, like with doors. So it's like when the door is just when it's about to close, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like it's a spy move. I'm just like, got there.
Yeah. If I try and do that, my gut will get caught. I got this beer belly.
You know, yeah, it was high school for me was weird.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I think like 9th grade, it was, you know, just the beginning of it because it was like from middle school to high school. So I was like, okay, I just need to think, or just like use my brain and don't be crazy, or how I was in middle school. So I was like, I'm kind of being open-minded, but not like progress of being open-minded type of thing.
Yeah.
So it was like 9th grade, I was still kind of middle school type of phase thing, and then like 10th, 11th, and 12th, I was like kind of matured.
Yeah,
And then once you get out into the real world, my brain was like, you can do this, I think.
Yeah, I went to school here, like in King and Queen, from 7th grade to 11th grade. So I started high school. Elementary school for me was up until 7th grade. So I started in 6th grade. I moved here like at the end of my 5th grade year. So elementary school went up to 7th grade. So then 8th grade was high school. So I started high school a year early, technically. Like I didn't, but I did.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So for me, it was like I was getting the hang of it, like being a high schooler around that area, and then I moved to Miami, and man, it's like a whole nother ball game. First off, like I've told you before, English isn't my first language. Spanish is. But I spent so much time up here that it kind of went away. Like I understand when people speak Spanish to me, but I can't speak it.
Speak it back.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I went down there and people are speaking Spanish to me and I speak back in English, used to my family understanding English but not being able to speak it and just speaking to me in Spanish and I speak back in English. So these kids in Miami don't speak any English. They don't even understand it. So they talk to me in Spanish. I'd reply in English and they'd be like, ¿Qué?
What?
Like, and I'd say it again. They're like, no sabe. And I'm like, you don't speak any English? No. So you understood that. See? Right. So you understand just enough to tell me you don't understand. So it was a whole nother... No, I'm not talking to you. My fucking watch just starts listening sometimes. Like, I have to press a certain button to get Siri to go. I want to hear
this podcast, too.
So I had to relearn how to... I was a senior. And a white dude. Technically, I'm mixed. So, but, like, in Florida, I'm white. Here, I'm Hispanic. So, like, I go down to Florida. I have to relearn how to be a high schooler. I'm a big-ass white dude. Like, comparatively. I'm not very big. But down there, I'm a giant.
That's crazy.
I'm like, wow. Up north, I couldn't see over anybody's head. Now I don't have to get on my toes. But, like, it was... I don't know. I don't remember how we got on the topic of high school.
I think it just progressed on. I think we just transitioned to it.
Oh, well.
I think it was something... I think it was from, like, talking about, you know, moving around. Like, how we went through... Like, how I said how I go through doors.
Oh,
yeah.
When you were little in high school.
Yeah. Technically, I'm still a little bit. I grew a couple of inches. But...
Got a couple inches on me.
Yeah.
See, I always had this issue where, like, this school was super crowded and barely anyone spoke English. Like, I was tied with all the people that could, which was weird. Like, I could gather them all in one room and still be able to fit, like, a whole football team in there. But I couldn't... I had to be that dick that was, like, shoving people aside. Because whenever I'd be like, excuse me... Excuse me. Just be like, I had to pick people up and move them. Yeah. That happened once, and she was like 4 foot nothing. I was like, okay, I need you to. All right, stay there. But man, I'd be down there. I'd be so happy to be your size.
Yeah. Like,
it's just getting through all these crowds. Like, being my size is a disadvantage sometimes. So. And I was in theater, too, so we had, like, costumes. So, here, costumes fit me. Do you know how many costumes I, like, put on and then moved and they tear? And I'm like, oh, no!
Jeez, Bruce Banner?
Man! Hulk! Because I'm barrel-chested, so, like, these, like, comparatively to them, they're all really tiny, like twigs. And the big guys were on the football team, not the theater. So, I'm like ripping clothes and stuff. Man, I just wish I was that small in high school.
I just wish I was big.
I mean, you want to trade? No, wait, no, I'm here again. I don't want to trade. I want to keep my size.
I mean, there's pros and cons to my size.
I mean, now girls are like, if you're not 6'3", swipe left. I'm like, well, fuck you too. Like, size doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm just like, okay.
Whatever.
If you're not 6 foot or above, then leave. I'm like, okay.
You know, my favorite ones are, I probably like your dog more than I like you.
Yeah, I'm like
that's, I mean, a little bit psychotic.
Don't send nudes, send dog pics. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to send nudes. I mean, probably some weirdo does send you nudes, but I just want to, you know, get to know you. Yeah, I'm not sending,
But, like, one, saying you're probably gonna be better friends with my dog than me. First off, I don't have a dog. I have a cat and I love her very much. 2, if you're gonna be better friends with my dog than me, those are psychopathic tendencies right there. Like, sociopathic. I'm sorry. There's a difference between any psychopaths or sociopaths listening to the podcast. Like, what is going through your mind if you'd rather... I mean, I get people would rather be around animals than people. Like, I get it.
I get that. I understand that.
But, like, you're on a dating app. Talk to the people, not their dogs.
Yeah.
The dog's not going to talk back. If it does, call me.
The other one, I don't really like is I'm looking for something serious. I'm like, Tinder was made for you to hook up with people.
Yeah, right? Like, we're using a hookup app to not hook up now?
Where did this whole looking for... I mean, yeah, I understand. You're probably at the age where it's like, I'm tired of just,
Yeah.
dating people. So it's like...
But see, I see the same thing, but with, like, 19, 20, 22-year-olds. I'm like, live your life, man. You don't need a serious relationship right now. I mean, trust me. Trust me, of all people. I've been married, and I almost got married again. So, like, don't do it. Not so early. Like,
trust me, people that I went to school with have already done that. Either they've gotten pregnant.
Yeah, like, people I went to high school with are down in Miami are either pregnant or are on their, like, third kid.
It's like that up here. Like, where they just, like, every time on social media is like, having a baby, or they do the what is it, the sonogram?
Yeah, with the little...
They had the picture
the
already
little
up.
negative of the baby.
Yeah. I'm like, Jesus, did your boyfriend not want to use a condom? Or was he just pull out games week? What's going on here?
Yes to all?
It's just weird, because it's like, alright, it's been like 2 years since we graduated. Now you're, okay, cool.
Like, a lot of these people are not ready
They aren't.
to be parents.
Nope.
So, like, I mean, hook up, use condoms, fucking, just be young.
Just be young.
Like, I mean, I'm 24. I don't have that much longer to be young. For those who can't see me, I'm using air quotes. Be young. Enjoy life. Go to school. Go to parties. Get hammered. Man, I get hammered all the time.
I can't wait for that.
Right? No, yeah, we gotta go to a bar.
After I go to Vegas for my 21st, we gotta do that when I come back. I'm just scared. I'm just scared. It's just adulting, and it's just gonna just punch me in the face. Yeah. It's already doing it now. It's just like some light jabs, but this is gonna be like a Mike Tyson right hook to the face. Bing. Just like I wasn't ready.
No, for real. I wasn't either. I moved out at 17.
Oh, wow.
So that's when adulting was like, boom! And then I, like, started to get older. I got my own car. Boom! My own place. Boom! Do I want to do this anymore? Like, is there an option to go backwards? Because
I just got my own car right now.
Like,
that's
oh
my
God. This is the ones in the shop is my 5th car.
Jesus, your 5th?
Yeah. The first one got repoed because they tried to scam me, blah, 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 blah. That's a long story. The second one, I got T-boned by a drunk. Third one, I had it for a while. It's a little Del Sol that I told you about.
Yeah.
The
Mazda.
So the third one crapped out on me.
Uh-huh.
I sent that to a shop. It was there for like a year. So in that time, I had my 4th one, which was a 96, 95 Oldsmobile Cutlass Oldsmobile. Great car, roomy, great for hooking up.
Yeah,
like bench seats, and it was.
My grandfather had he had a Cadillac sitting in the backyard of my grandparents' house, just cut with the thing covered over it. And I'm like, but like when I was younger, I was like, bless you. When I was younger, I was just like, I'm gonna fix that car up, and I'm gonna take that car. Never happened.
Never happened. Yeah, no.
Because I like that, I like that style of Cadillacs, because it's like, it's got the bench seats, and it's like it's got room, but it's just like the way the style of it is.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, no, never mind. So now I just have a 2003 Toyota.
Nothing wrong with that.
My first car was a 2003 Lexus. And yeah, that wasn't good because my uncle's, I don't know, ex-wife, I guess, I don't know. But she put the wrong gas in the car. She put premium in there. And I just took regular. Mm-hmm. And so I had to keep getting premium. That was wasting my money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so, like, it was that. The wire for the heat and the AC was broke. Like, it was torn. Ooh. So when I took it in to get it, I guess, what's the word? Checkup. The
inspection?
Yeah, inspection.
There you go.
When I had to get an inspection, he tried his best. He just, tried to fix it the best he could, but it still didn't work. Because, like, first time I turned on the heat, I just see like smoke coming out of the vents, and I'm like, and something's burning. So I was like, you know what? I just be fine with being cold. I got on layers of clothes. I don't mind being cold.
Put on a sweater, a scarf.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're fine. You'll live.
It's just like that car was something. It got me to point A to point B, but just having, because I had to kept putting like because I had to put the thing you put in the gas thing where it was like to clean it out, I guess, to clean the gas or the container or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but I thought I had to keep putting it in there, but the guy was just like, you didn't have to keep doing that. I think it was like a one-time thing for you to do that when you first got the car, but I had to, because I kept buying bottles of it every time I ran out. So I was like, I thought I had to keep doing this to the car to make it go better.
Yeah.
But it was like, no. He was like, the guy was just like, no, you're fine. You just needed that for like maybe twice because it was your first time having a car. And I was like, you know what? I appraised the car or sell it? I sold the car.
Sold it, yeah.
Sold it to CarMax for like nothing. They gave me nothing for it. It was like maybe $300 for it.
We'll scrap it for you.
Yeah. It was something, and then I just put that towards getting the car I have now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's a nice car. It's just I just don't like having the because I have a cassette thing for the aux cord.
Yeah.
And like I hate it because when it gets cold, I put it in, comes back out, and I push it in, it comes back out. I'm like, is it because it's cold? And I'm like, yeah, it's because it's cold. So I have to keep bringing it in the house and then take it outside when I'm about to leave, put it in, and it works.
Yeah, that old tech is.
But I got a Jay-Z cassette from my godfather's house.
Like an OG,
like cassette.
Oh man!
And I put it in. I was like, oh, so when it's cold, it works just fine. But it's a little messed up. Like, it's got like the music, the instrumental in the background of it. It's like kind of high pitched, or it sounds like kind of like a ripple, I think. So it's like, yeah, it's got some age to it, but it's still fine.
Yeah, I mean, you can always get like it's really a little bit pricey. I mean, I've never done it myself, but just getting a new radio.
I mean, we have one in the house. It's just
doesn't do you much good in there.
Well, no, it's just like I like using the cassette thing. I like it because I think my dad used to have like a whole bunch of cassettes, and I don't know. I think he just gave them away, but I want to do that. So it's like, because I've never been part of that era, I guess, of cassettes and cars.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I can just rewind it and just drive, and then hit it again so I can play.
Well, like one of the things I really liked about cassettes, a lot of them have like a side A and a side B.
Yeah.
So like
you flip it over.
Like you flip, like when you get to the end of one, you flip it over, and that's the beginning of track B, and essentially it's rewinding track A while playing track B.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And then CDs became a thing. We just don't have to worry about that.
I don't know why, but every car I have, or my Lexus, had a CD player, but it was CD stuck in it.
Okay.
And then this car has a CD stuck in it. And I have like a whole bunch of CDs I want to listen to in my car, but it's like I can't. But I mean, I do have like my phone, but I kind of want to, put a CD in.
Yeah.
Just for, old time's sake.
Yeah, the feel of it.
The feel of it. And it's just like, well, I can't do that. And I don't, kind of too lazy to just switch radios.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
So it can also be pretty pricey. And then the installation.
Because I was like, ooh, got a new car. Can see if I can put CDs in it. I had all my CDs. I put them in the car, set them in the middle thing, the armrest thing.
Oh, the little jackass thing?
Yeah. I was like, time to put it in. I was like, it's not going in. Don't tell me there's a CD stuck in here. You serious? I was like, great. That's great.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. But, I do like, I kind of stay, I do like listening to the radio, but all I listen to is NPR, mostly.
I listen to NPR.
And they're in the was it VPM or in?
I don't know that station.
But it's like, they just play like orchestral music and just symphony music.
Okay.
And that I like that. I like to listen to that and drive too because it's kind of calming or whatever.
Yeah.
It just relaxes me sometimes. I think that happened like last year, and it was like snowing because it was like my dad was like wanting us to fix our car so we can just drive out the driveway, and he was just like, "What are you listening to?" I'm like, there's music I like.
I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Because I listen to anything, but it's just like, I've grown up listening to, hip hop and rap.
Yeah.
And then I think like maybe when I was 19, I became more open minded with music. Or like going on towards being 20 now. That's when I became more open minded with music, instead of just being like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because like it's just weird. that just happened to me, or it's just like now when I listen to music, because I don't know if you noticed it, in one class when we had a when the guy, I forgot his name, he was like the first one to present, and he did the Namjoon Park, the TVs and the dancing.
Jay. Yeah. There's 2 J's.
Yeah. Okay. But like I was like, when I listen to music, I have to like, I'll close my eyes and listen to the beat, and just like catch the rhythm. I can catch the rhythm to any song. It doesn't even matter if it's like weird polka music or anything like that. But I can still. Polka. I'm just saying, just something like,
No, yeah.
odd. I can still catch the rhythm of it.
Hey, polka's not odd. I mean, yeah, the chicken dance is weird, but like.
I was just something that came to mind when it came to like
stereotyping.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
It's just like just finding that. I can find a rhythm to anything. It's just listening to it and bobbing your head. Is just like,
yeah,
where is it? Okay, there it is.
Yeah,
and like that's what I do. Or like if I really love if I really love the music, like I said, I'll close my eyes and listen to it. Yeah, just feel it.
I hope you don't do that while you're driving.
Oh no. No. Oh. When I drive, I just jam out.
Yeah.
And look crazy sitting in my car screaming
Yeah. I when I was maybe 16, I only listened to trance and house, and I was that kid.
Yeah, because
I was only listening to like.
I always had a phase with certain genres.
Yeah.
But now I'm just open minded with everything.
When I moved down here, not down here, to Miami, I was introduced to reggaeton, bachata. Is that a music or is it a drink? I'm pretty sure it's a music.
It's probably both.
No, that's horchata that I'm thinking of.
Horchata.
That's cinnamon rice milk.
Yeah.
It's actually really good if it's made right. Anyways, I was introduced to bachata and reggaeton. Even though it was always really a part of my life growing up Cuban, it was never really a part of like my life.
Yeah.
Being in Virginia. And then I moved back up here and I made friends with my guys at Domino's and got into that group, and I started listening to hip hop. So like I'm really into like Run the Jewels.
Run the Jewels is fire.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Earl is my favorite artist.
Yeah, man. I dig Earl.
I can just I don't want to be that guy, but I can relate with some of his music.
I think that's the point of his tracks.
Yeah.
Like it's really relatable. But at the same time, to a certain audience, it isn't.
Yeah. Because like people make fun of his song East off his new album or his EP because the beat is so weird.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I understand it's a joke, but I'm not gonna be that person that's like, it's just because you don't understand the rhythm of the song. I don't do that. I'm just like, I go with the joke. I think it's funny, but it's just like, just because it's not some basic rap song, it's different.
Yeah.
Because when I heard that, I was like, my favorite song off this EP because the beat. Now I'm like, I can bob my head to it, and it's just like other people can't do that for some reason. But
I mean, oh man, I had it for a second ago. The idiom. I mean, everyone's got their different feel. Mm-hmm. Like some people, like a lot of people, I've noticed. I mean, maybe not in the hip hop crowd, but a lot of people can't vibe with Earl just because of the way he flows.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he even when I first started listening to it, I was like, does he flow?
Mm-hmm.
But like as I matured in my taste and listened to him more, I was like, oh no, yeah. there it is. Okay.
Because it's sort of like with Tyler, because he progressed from like talking about killing and raping people to now just being like, I love everything type of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just because he progressed as a person.
Yeah.
But there's still fans out there that like that old Tyler.
Yeah.
And how he had Odd Future. People are still out there that are like that are like hardcore fans of Odd Future. But then there's some like me where it's like, yeah, no, that's Nigel Houston. That was terrible. But people like me where it's like, I remember Odd Future and I still listen to their albums, but I'm not sitting there like, they should get back together. I miss the whole group because they were just a group that just did it instead of just being like, hey, let's start this. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I think they did it. But it was like Tyler and another rapper in the group, Haji Beats. They had some type of bickering going on back and forth, and so they just ended it there. And it was a good rap group, but they had dispersed and did their own thing.
Yeah, I mean they did their.
Yeah, it was
probably a bad phrase, but they did their time.
Yeah.
Probably a bad phrase, but.
And that was like middle school days. Odd Future was my middle school days. Cause it was like.
I think I was like just starting high school.
Probably.
Yeah.
But like I think my parents were like kind of iffy on Tyler because of his music and rap lyrics and how they talked about him. It was like, I was like, because I bought the album, I bought the Odd Future. I'm like, my mom was like, don't buy that album, and I bought it anyway, because I love Odd Future, and I was like, just like, I love this rap group. IFC has some weird shows. Yeah, it's weird.
All right.
Yeah, I don't even watch half of that stuff, but.
Sure.
No, I don't. I think all I watch is like movies that come on here and 2.5 Men, and sometimes that 70s show.
I can't stand that 70s show. I'm sorry, I can't stand that show.
When I first watched it, yeah, it was funny. When it was like, when it first came on cable TV and stuff, I would watch it like late at night when it came on.
Yeah.
But then once it becomes, it's not as bad as The Office, but once it becomes like a personality thing, like, oh, I'm such this character. Like, I can't watch the show. Like, I was going to I had The Office on my list, and I was going to watch it, and then everybody was like, yeah, I love this. And
yeah. And no, I hate The Office. I watched like 2 seasons of it, because I didn't want to be that guy that hated it just because everyone was talking about it. I was like, you know what, let me see what the hell's going on with this. And I actually watched the first 2 seasons, and it's bad. Like, I mean, I
don't know, because I've seen something like where it's like, somebody talked about the show and it was like, is it meant to be bad or is it just bad?
It's meant to be bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's meant to be those like, cringy moments.
Yeah.
That...
Because, they have a UK office and that does better than our office.
But I think it ended, like, way sooner than... I think it only went for, like, 1-2 seasons.
The UK office?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, Europe and London, they have, like, the best cringe when they do stuff. Like, they embrace it. I love it. Like...
The Ricky Gervais's character was essentially Ben Stiller's character in the... So Ricky Gervais was Michael in...
Steve Carell's
Steve Carell's character in the UK version. And he was... a dick. Like, he was just a terrible person. And in the UK, that's funny.
Yeah.
But, like, if Americans watch that, it's not funny. People are just like, no, he's a dick. How is this funny?
Sometimes we don't separate
work from
fiction from reality.
Yeah. And, I get that. Like, but their humor is different from ours. But, like, I watch the IT Crowd. I love the IT Crowd.
I have that. I have that on my list, too.
That show is hilarious. I love it. But that might just be a bias of mine, just because I was watching it before everyone was like, oh my god, the IT Crowd. I developed a love for it before all that. And I wasn't one of those guys that would like, you have to watch the IT Crowd. No, I'm never like that. If I like a show, I'll tell you to watch it. Or I'll recommend it to you.
I do that all the time.
But, like, I won't sit there and be like, have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Like, oh my god, I want to smack those people in the face.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
You haven't seen that? Oh my god.
Oh my god, let me tell you everything about it.
Oh, I've already seen that season. Or I've already seen that show. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But, another, what's the show? Bad Education. That's a UK show. It's like the comedian Jack Whitewall. He's in it. He's funny. It's just, he's a teacher. He's a history teacher. And he teaches, like, a class. I think it's, like, one of those like a private school.
Oh, okay.
It's like a private school type of thing, but it's like he is so cringy, but it's like I don't want to be that person. Like I can see myself doing that, or it's like being that weird, and being an adult and looking at all the people looking at you like, what is wrong with you? Or it's like you say something dumb, or like the kids like make fun of him, and it's just a funny show all around. I think that's where I like got my interest in British or UK stuff, like the culture, just the country, because like I love like London and Britain stuff, like just British stuff. And I'm not talking about like watch BBC or whatever, the channel, the British channel, just to be sure. Yeah, you caught on to it quick, but yeah, I mean I just because I watch British YouTubers as well, like KSI and Sidemen. Cause I watched KSI when he first started, doing YouTube.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of KSI until the whole Logan Paul thing. And I was like, not really. Like, as soon as he associated with Logan Paul, I was like, man, I may have been interested at one point if he'd been interested before that, but I'm not now. Because I hate Logan Paul.
Everybody
hate Logan Paul.
And
anyway.
Jake Paul, too.
Oh, yeah, they're both dipshits.
Yeah. But anyways, just UK cultures, I like it, and it's like from the music to like entertaining or movies and stuff. Like like the movie Trainspotting.
I love that movie.
I love it too.
I actually I have so many notifications. That's not him from the movie, but like I love him. Like that's what introduced me. Well, no, that's a lie.
Ewan McGregor.
I mean. My first time seeing Ewan McGregor outside of Star Wars, like the first movie I ever went to was The Phantom Menace. I saw that in theaters.
Yeah, Phantom Menace. He was in that, and then the first movie I saw him out of Star Wars was Big Fish.
I saw that one too. It was Trainspotting, and then Big Fish, and I was just like, "Who is this beautiful man?" Like.
Ewan McGregor's a dope actor. Like I love Big Fish.
Yeah.
I watch it whenever I can because we have the movie, but I just love it because it's like he's telling this story of his like actual stuff that happened, but sounds like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
And it's like, because his son was like, I don't believe you. It's all you're just storytelling, and it's like actually happened. So it's like crazy, and just seeing that stuff that happens is just like, wish that happened to me sometimes. Just going through like something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Mick Foley.
What?
That's Mick Foley, the guy with the beard.
What's a Mick Foley?
The wrestler.
What? I don't watch wrestling. The only person I know is Hogan and DDP.
DDP.
I know of DDP and The Rock.
Yeah, wrestling. My uncle got me into watching that. I mean, we watch it, but we just watch it to watch it. We're not like. I mean, we sometimes get invested, but we're not like one of those people that are like
following the story.
Well, he kind of does sometimes with certain wrestlers, or like just the whole wrestling thing in general, like the different wrestling stuff, like Raw, SmackDown, that type of stuff. But he got me into it, and I would when I was little, I would be so invested. Now I'm just like, yeah, I know it's fake.
I didn't find out it was like there was a story to it. Like I knew it was fake, but I didn't find out there was like a storyline, like a soap opera.
They do that, but I remember like it used to just be like. Just happening, and now it just feels like I think South Park predicted it, where it's just like acting mostly, and wrestling. But it's like it used to just be like, I want to fight you now, and then the manager would be like, hold up, was it match right now in the crowd? And the crowd would just go be like, yeah, let them fight. It was crazy. It was nice, and then like now it's just like okay, they're just reading off a script now. But like I just loved it because it was like. Like you said, Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Macho Man.
Oh, Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Oh, yeah.
With these pythons wrapped around your neck, brother, I'm gonna just put you in a headlock. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I first saw him in
Spider-Man.
I had no idea who he was. Bonesaw!
Yeah, I was like, who was this weird man just being Bonesaw? I was like, now, and then like a few years later, I was like, my mind just exploded like, as Macho Man Randy Savage.
You guys still doing podcast?
Yeah.
From the clubhouse.
He had to put that in there. It's his music thing he does. Or like that shit out there is the man cave. He calls it the clubhouse.
Oh, okay.
But because he put like records around it now, so like old records that didn't really work. But Yeah, that stepping on Legos is not the best thing.
I used to have Legos, like a shit ton of them, and I learned the hard way to clean those things up.
But now, we're talking about wrestling, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like I said, Hogan, Rock, Stone Cold, Macho Man, Randy Orton, just all of them. And I would just do, I would do the moves and everything. Like, I would just, like, with my, the picture I had on the presentation, that was my cousin. Always, we just, like, I'm a DDT, I was like, I'm gonna put you in an RKO, and we just do, like, we just announce what wrestling moves we're gonna do. Since he's bigger than me, he can lift me, so it's like, he puts me under, like, the I forgot what move it was, but he's like, oh, I'm gonna do it to him, and he, like, nearly does it, but he's just, like, he catches me last second, and it's just, like, he's like, oh, he puts me back down, like, oh, jeez, I thought I was gonna die.
I guess maybe that's where that comes from, because my uncle, who's bigger than I am, well, thinking back on it now, actually, we're the same size now, but when I was, like, a wee lad, he was very large comparatively, and he would lift me up on his shoulders and just goosh and, like, just slam me around. I thought it was the best thing ever. I was like, yeah, this is painful, but I'm having fun.
Yes, that's how it is when you're a kid.
And, like, I guess that it's a wrestling move, because, like, I know now that he's, like, always been into wrestling, and I'm just like, how many times were we messing around and you were doing wrestling moves on me, and I have no idea. Like, because I was like, my mom was like, did not want me watching wrestling. I don't think it was for like a no violence thing. I think it was just because she thought it was stupid, because she thinks it's stupid.
Don't watch that. It's too stupid. I don't want your brain to be small.
But I mean, like, I'm figuring out now a lot of references my family was making that I should have got as a kid, but I didn't, and I'm 24, 25 now, and they're like, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, we could wrap it up here. We got this an hour 15.
Alright.
Yeah, so this has been episode 21 of
21
of the podcast. Again, like, people know me, Traven, and my guest, Saji. Great guest. Love to see you on again.
I really enjoy this. I'd like to be back, actually.
And that's it.